Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Doug and Beyond. So we have some really good news coming out for basketball fans and TNT basketball fans, to be specific, as they have probably one of the best sports shows on TV, and of course also specifically for TNT basketball, as we have Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, and also Charles Barkley, as we of course have 3 or 4 of them had very good and successful careers in the NBA, especially with Shaq having all those championships along the way. We don't have any for the others, but we have, speaking of Shaq, we have him now agreeing to sign a deal that is worth $15 million a year. There is no year set on it yet as of right now, and it has not been publicly stated anywhere. It will probably be for maybe hitting double-digit years, at least. I think a minimum of 10 years for him. Seeing what it is like for everyone else. But we of course have just recently in 2022 we had Barkley sign a deal worth for $21 million a year for a 10-year contract. So that's $210 million for that, and that was only signed a couple years ago. So if they want to keep it together, and also there's looking like that Kenny the Jet is also expected to sign a multi-year deal with TNT. So if they also have this, and obviously Ernie's not leaving anytime soon. He did sign not too long ago a deal worth $5 million deal, $5 million a year for him. So you're gonna obviously give the former professional athletes the actual massive deals on this, so that's definitely looking very good for TNT basketball fans out there, and just TNT in general, as there definitely been a lot of crazy things thrown around the company, and then losing them, and kind of seeing, oh hey, they only care about money, that's why they're doing what they're doing, and having to argue with everyone. This happens all the time with contracts. There's always some negotiations in some way having to happen. And as we all know, money usually talks a lot more than other stuff in the world, especially with the company-wide, as these companies, NBC, TNT, CBS, are all multi-billion-dollar industries that can basically kick someone off if they want. That's what ESPN has done in the last couple of years, as they've gotten rid of a major millions of dollars of contracts out there for them. And now, yeah, we have, so with this new contract coming up for Shaq, there's actually, he's gonna be in the top maybe 5 or 6 right here. We have, of course, Tom Brady is blowing the water, blowing out the competition right now at the staggering $37.5 million a year at Fox that he just started now. And of course, we just had the rookie year for him. We have Barkley coming in at $21 million a year, and we have Stephen A, who's probably going to get about a $100 million deal, and they're saying about 5 years there, so that's going to be definitely putting him at $20 million a year. Troy Aikman at $18 million for CBS, with tied with Romo, and then McAfee at $17. Of course, he has his own show on from 12 to 2 EST, and that's what 10 to 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock to 10, whatever, West Coast on. And then Joe Buck coming in at the lonely $15 million, which of course we would have Shaq being tied with him at that point. So, hey, this is going to be an interesting situation to see how many years he gets. Again, I'm going to say it's going to be probably a going to hit 10 years on that at minimum, as it would just keep on cranking out the years that they had. If they really did just sign Barkley to a 10-year deal also, they're expecting some long run out of this stuff. So yeah, this is definitely going to be pretty crazy, especially with all these companies trying to just pick pieces apart and trying to get the best product they can get out into the world, and yeah, see what they can get for what they can get. So awesome! Congrats to him on now getting another massive deal. I think he's probably made at this point more money in his broadcasting career than his actual NBA career. It says actually with this in his portfolio endorsements for Shaq, he's around $500 million for a guy that went out, and there's a whole story. I think I watched, it was a video a couple years ago that he actually, on his first contract he did, he went out and bought a Mercedes, and then someone else they knew wanted a Mercedes, so he bought out and got like 3 or 4 Mercedes in like 2 days, and said he basically just went broke on his first contract. And ever since then, he said it's basically taught him a major life lesson there of like, don't spend what you don't got. Really, you just starting out. Like, that's why he does what he does. And he said you also is like, when I started figuring out how to help people, that's when my income started to multiply and quadruple and all of that. So hey, another massive deal. That's what you want. Yeah, and this is gonna be pretty awesome. Let me know how you are thinking about this new deal, and if you're excited about TNT sticking around for just that much longer. Definitely, I'm very excited. Definitely awesome to watch. So be cool to see them continue the show. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.